As we're waking up this morning, it is a chilly one out there. Temperatures in the teens and lower 20s in northwest Arkansas, mid to upper 20s for much of the River Valley. Fort Smith, the quote-unquote hot spot there at 30 degrees. But once we get into later this morning, we are going to see that sunshine be aplenty. Maybe a few clouds mixed in here and there, but overall a much quieter day with winds only out of the southwest at about 5 to 15. That'll put our highs into the mid to upper 40s for northwest Arkansas and upper 40s and low 50s for the River Valley. Tonight, that southwest wind's going to help it be a little bit warmer overnight. Still pretty cool in the low to mid 30s, but warmer than this morning. We'll have mostly clear skies. But then for tomorrow, we'll see a cold front start to push in, another cold front that is, push in and give us much stronger winds and much colder air for us leading into the weekend. So let's jump ahead to 10 o'clock tonight. You can see a pretty quiet night here, mostly clear. But once we head into tomorrow morning, here's 7 a.m., starting to see those blue lines kick in. That's that cold front. And behind it, we maybe could see a little bit of a sprinkle or drizzle. It looks a lot more menacing than it actually is, but this is just indicating that sprinkle or maybe a flurry is possible. I'm not expecting any impacts for tomorrow morning's commute. It's just something that will move through, will be very light, and just since moisture is so low, I'm not expecting any of that to actually stick. So the bigger story for us is going to be those winds really picking up out of the west-northwest, giving us highs about the same for tomorrow, if not maybe a little bit cooler in northwest Arkansas. We'll see low 50s in the River Valley, but those winds are going to be very strong out of the northwest, gusting up to 35 miles per hour. And I think we'll see more cloud cover tomorrow, about partly to mostly cloudy skies. Then once we head into tomorrow night into Saturday, we could see yet again some colder air start to funnel back in and maybe some light snow. Now with this, again, the question is how much moisture do we have? But if we have enough, we could see a little bit of some flakes fly. So let's pick things back up 6 o'clock tomorrow night. You start to notice maybe a few flakes flying. Now, the best chance for this looks to be north to I-40. And as I'm mentioning, it's going to be very light if anything does fall. You see most of that starts to kind of dissipate there. And then as we head into Saturday afternoon, maybe a few more very light flakes. You can see that chance really focused over north to I-40. But in terms of accumulations, again, through Friday evening, all that moved through Friday morning, not expected to do too much. For Saturday, again, maybe a few tenths of an inch at best. It looks to be mainly focused north I-40. I'm not expecting much of this to really stick just because it has been so warm and it's just going to be very light. The bigger story, though, is going to be the winds. The winds will pick up on Saturday as well, and wind chills Saturday morning in the teens in northwest Arkansas, low to mid-20s in the River Valley. Sunday morning, very chilly, single digits in northwest Arkansas, and upper single digits in low teens in the River Valley. So those strong winds returning Friday and Saturday will help push down our highs, push down our lows. But after that, we'll see a little bit of a kind of a yo-yo Sunday and Monday with highs bouncing back and forth, before finally warming back up on Wednesday. Wednesday looks like more of a southwest wind pushes in with some warmer air before maybe cooling back down a little bit late next week. So for those that have been kind of, luckily avoiding winter, it looks like it's here to stay for a little while with the temperatures and maybe a few flakes on Friday night into Saturday.